It's time for the Deep South's oldest rivalry as Auburn and Georgia prepare to meet in Jordan-Hare this Saturday. The series is tied 55-55, so who will take the lead? I'm going to break down the 3 most important things heading into this game. Both teams have underachieved this season. Some pegged Georgia to win the East, and others thought Auburn would be the ones running the tables in the West. However, neither of these teams will be seeing Atlanta anytime soon. Georgia is coming off a win over Kentucky, and just last week, Auburn beat out Texas A&M. So both teams are looking to finish on a win streak. So I expect both Rick and Malzahn to coach their heart out to save what's left of the season. Both teams are in limbo at the quarterback position. Auburn's Jeremy Johnson didn't start this season as well as expected, so eventually Malzahn went to backup quarterback Sean White. And White has looked more accurate, but due to a recent knee injury, Johnson was forced to take the reins again. But Johnson looked like a complete quarterback against the Aggies. And as for Georgia, Rick has switched around all 3 of his quarterbacks this season due to some inconsistencies. And Rick has stated that he plans on using both Grayson Lambert and Bryce Ramsey against Auburn. So we could be seeing multiple quarterbacks from both teams this weekend. Both teams have relied heavily on their running game. Peyton Barber leads the Tigers in rushing with 828 yards and 12 touchdowns, but Javon Robinson has also been emerging for Auburn as of late. And since the injury to Nick Chubb, Sony Michel and Keith Marshall have really helped fill that void for the Bulldogs. Keith Marshall racked up 165 yards against Kentucky, and both players were able to help seal Georgia's win with their rushing touchdown. Last time Georgia played in Auburn, the Tigers won in the last second due to what's now called the prayer in Jordan-Hare. And as the season continues, the Tigers look more and more like a winning team. And since Carl Lawson returned, their defense has looked hot and their quarterbacks are finally clicking. So I think Auburn could pull another upset at home.